Hey there, it's PFC Irish Goofy here. Welcome to Star Wars Saturday. Today we go through the Star Wars memes subreddit, r/Star Wars memes. I'm considering, due to the low views that I get on this videos for the Star Wars memes, I'm probably gonna go up to 9 and then stop at that because I'm not getting that many views. I may come back to it later, maybe closer to December when the new movie's coming out, and see if I get any more with that, but for now I'm probably gonna stop with Star Wars memes and move to something else. If you've got any suggestions, go down to the comments and give me some suggestions of other subreddits you might want to see instead of Star Wars. When you roll up your sleeve to wash your hands, then it starts rolling down. I think we've all had that happen before to us. I've had that happen. It really sucks when it's happening when you're trying to wash your hands quickly so you can get to where you're going quicker. It's just a pain in the butt when your sleeve starts rolling down after you rolled it up. Let's move on. Ah, yes, the truth behind it all. Palpatine. He was playing both the Separatists and the Republic. He had control over all. Anybody watching the movies know that Palpatine had control over everything of the Separatists and the Republic and into the Empire. Except for the Rebels, he didn't have much control over them. And it's gonna be interesting to see because apparently he's supposed to play a role in the upcoming Star Wars film. We'll see how it goes. I still don't like the director from episode 8. I'm glad he's not there anymore because he kind of messed things up. He went more to try to add some more comical stuff, which was useless. He shouldn't have been in creative control of episode 8. He totally screwed the whole thing up. I'm hoping with 9 they can recover some of what they were trying to do in the first place and keep that guy away from any Star Wars films for the rest of his career or life. I'm gonna go with his life. That'd be better. That pretty much sums up the entire stormtroopers with their accuracy. They couldn't hit each other with paintball. Oh, I'm sure someone got hit eventually. They're just not in this picture. The argument back from the 90s. Video games causes violence. Violence is always a part of life, and people are using the video game causes violence meme as an excuse to either distract from the other issues or because they look for a simple solution to blame something they don't understand. Okay, I don't care who you are, what your views are. Video games do not cause violence. Violence haven't been because there was no video games back during the Crusade. There was no video games at the dawn of time. There was no video games before electricity. There was no video games during the Revolutionary War. There was no video games during the they're just coming out during the Vietnam War. There's no video games during the Korean War, the American Revolution, the French Revolution, you name it. There is no video games during all the major wars. War I, War II, no video games. You can keep trying to blame video games for violence, but violence has always been around. And the thing is, the people who actually end up causing the most violence don't have video games. If they did, they probably wouldn't be as much violence. If the low-income people could afford video games, or people could give them video games, they probably wouldn't have so much violence because they'd be able to take their anger out in a video game situation instead of in real life. Jeez. Rant over. I went on a little bit of rant. I know I did because I'm tired of people trying to use video games as a scapegoat. Ding dog. It is over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You are strong and wise, and I'm very proud of you. Oh, they took the lines from the third and put it in the last. They took it from third, put it in sixth. I do appreciate that meme. Oh man. Okay. MGTOW has a bone to pick with In-Game. Okay, I don't know who that is. In-Game was a social warrior film. No, it wasn't. They also forced gays during the meeting after the snap. What? That makes no sense. Is it possible to learn this power? Not from an incident. I don't know what that is. Have you heard the tragedy of Darth Gaius the Gay? It's not a story in an incident, I don't know if that is, would tell you. It's an social justice warrior legend. Darth Gaius was the Dark Lord of the Sith. Okay, this is getting better already. So powerful and so gay that he could use the Force to influence movies to create gay subtext. He had such a knowledge of the gay side, they could even keep the ones he cared about from watching boring movies about 100% straight cis white male. What the fuck? Really? Really? This is just stupid. The only reason I include this because it says something about a dark lord. Oh my god, people, why? Why do you have to? I don't like that movies are trying to create something that's not there, but it is a multiverse. All the comic books say there's a multiverse. So yes, there could actually be in the multiverse a gay character of like Iron Man or Captain America or anybody. It is called a multiverse for a reason with infinite possibilities. So get off your soapbox and just enjoy the movie. It's a movie. Quit thinking too much about it. Good lord. Rant 2 over. The sequel trilogy. The original trilogy. Luke Skywalker is Nick Fury. Rey is, I don't know who the heck that guy is, but he lost. My god. I don't know why people are trying to say the new trilogy is the pink car. If anything, it's maybe that same car but black, not pink. I don't know. Are people trying to play it off as some sort of I don't know. I don't understand it. I wish people would quit overthinking the movies and just sit back and enjoy the ride. I mean, if you overthink it, you're not gonna enjoy anything. And if you have to think about a movie, it's not worth watching. If you have to overanalyze it, it is not worth watching. If you're going to overanalyze it, you probably shouldn't watch it. And what's the sci-fi memes without including Lisa and The Simpsons? The stormtroopers on the Death Star did not have bad aim. They were ordered to let Han and Leia escape so Leia could lead the Empire to the Rebel base. Yes, during that time period, yes, they were told to miss on purpose. But what about all the other times stormtroopers are shooting and they keep missing everything? Like the opening sequence when they went onto the blockade runner. What happened to their aim then? I mean, come on. And the fact that they missed the droids every single time is kind of ridiculous. But how do they keep missing them on Indoor? Explain that. Indoor. They were missing them on Indoor, the final movie. Why did they keep missing them there? I mean, they had perfectly good shots. They just kept missing every single time because their aim sucks. Best places for people with disabilities. Job hunting, looking for those 10 employees. The Empire was received extraordinarily high marks for employees for providing a disability-friendly workplace in the Galaxy market. The company requires all employees to participate in a disability awareness training program, and as other programs in place to recruit, hire, and retain disabled employees. Companies with the highest registered complaint, the Jedi Order. This is all going back to Anakin and the arm slicing. Yeah. From episode 2, his arm got sliced off, so therefore, the Empire gave him the best for being a disabled employee. Oh man. And old. Love that. Public warning. The public is advised to familiarize themselves with the appearance of rebels and Imperial starships and starfighters so that they may not be alarmed by the appearance of rebel forces and taking shelter if Imperial forces appear. Should Imperial forces be spotted, take shelter immediately in the nearest available house, preferably in a basement, and remain there until the star cruisers have left the area. Do not stand about in crowds and do not approach crashed starships. Oh man, that is so true too. Because if it's an Imperial starship crashed, there might be someone still in the Empire still alive, so they'll shoot you. If it's a rebel starship that's crashed, you go to aid, someone from the Empire is going to try to shoot you. Oh man. It's time for the office meme. Corporate needs you to find the difference between these two pictures. A New Hope, The Force Awakens. And she says, they're the same picture. Pretty much they were. They were pretty much the same exact thing. I will give them that. It was the same exact plot and everything. Almost the same exact plot. I wish they would have done things a little differently, kind of. But if you look at all the three prequels as well, they kind of fall into that category. Because you got the Naboo planet. They're basically their fighters are the rebels. They defeat a well-organized, well-funded, well-armed army. In the 2, this where the clones appeared, and stuff kind of went downhill for the good guy. We're kind of going along with it, and then in the 3rd, they took down the Jedi Order, which was basically the reverse of the rebels taking down the Empire. They pretty much all follow the same sequence of events in a way. If you think about it, they all follow the same sequence of events in a way. I can't say exactly, but in a way they kind of do. Except for they didn't find a smuggler. They found Anakin, and they had 2 Jedi, so it kind of followed the same, but not exactly. And you gotta realize that in the new movies, there aren't that many Jedi still. There are still very few Jedis, if any. So it's gonna happen that way. I would like for them to bring in some of the other Jedis that survived from the extermination done by the Empire to kind of help the new stories along. They should have done that. They didn't. They should have. Which is kind of sad that they didn't go with it. They had the opportunity to bring other Jedis who had survived back in because they went into hiding. They could have done it. They did not, which is sad. Like, this isn't a scene from a horror movie. Let me in, for I am a bogus Jedi, and I'm here to slay the younglings. I don't know why they call them younglings. Well, in base I called people younger than me the youngins. Oh man. That looks like a scene from a freaking horror movie, and that's a line from a freaking horror movie. Yeah, that's about the way things are going right now. The Star Wars fans hype train was all excited about episode 9. Now we're excited for Obi-Wan Kenobi film / Disney Plus series. Yes, it's gonna be a series. From what I've heard, it's going to be a series. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the Mandalorian. I'm ready for this stuff. I wonder what the Mandalorian is going to follow. Is it going to follow from episode 2 to the final one, or is it going to be about the Mandalorians themselves? This is the Mandalorian. Is it going to take part of the Mandalorian War? Now that I would love to see. That's something they need to consider. The Mandalorian should be about the Mandalorian War, which is how the Mandalorians supposedly became extinct. How can you become extinct when you have a bunch of Mandalorian clones? They're no longer Mandalorians, but I'm sure there are some Mandalorians left. Come on, there were Mandalorians in the Rebel series. It's a long list of what could be going on. It's gonna be interesting to see what storyline they go with Mandalorian, what storyline they're gonna go with the Kenobi series. That moment when someone dabs in 2019. Yeah, you start smiling because you want to laugh at them. Although people still dab quite a bit still. It's crazy, but I see it all happening a lot still. Still a lot of little kids doing it. They'll do the little dab thing. It's like, really? Wasn't that last year's move? Wasn't that 2018's move? Was that 2018's move or was that 2017's move? I don't know. If you know, put it down in the comments below. With that, that will bring us to the close of Star Wars Meme Episode 4, A New Meme. I know I'm playing with the names of the Star Wars movies. It's just all in good fun. And I'm going to get 9 episodes done. I don't know if I'll get all 9 done before October because I have some traveling coming up that I probably won't be able to even if I shoot the videos ahead of time, I probably won't be able to get them uploaded in time. I'll see what I can do, but no guarantees of me getting stuff uploaded. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below if you wish to be entered in for a chance to win a $25 Amazon gift card when I reach 1,000 subscribers. May the Force be with you, and as I say at the end of all my videos, stay safe, my friends.